A teacher has been put on leave after he was caught on video using the N-word twice. The video was captured and shared by a pair of Black high school students in Prince George. And that's where we're reaching CBC's Andrew Kurjata this morning. Andrew, tell us the context here. What happened?
Yeah, well, we don't know the full context of what happens before the video starts, but we can see in what's been posted online that it starts with the students confronting the teacher in the office, the public office of the high school. And one of the students, the one who's filming, asked the teacher to repeat what he just said in the hallway, accusing the teacher of saying the N-word 4 times. The teacher does not do that. He says the student is harassing him. And shortly after that, the video cuts off. And then it moves forward to a different conversation, this one in what looks to be an administrative space. The teacher is sitting down. He's apparently in conversation with another adult, maybe an administrator or a principal, and he appears to be recounting an earlier conversation with the students. Here, he does admit to saying the N-word. He says he is apparently saying that he was quoting the students, and in doing this, he again sends the N-word 2 more times, again pointing out that this was a language used by the Black students. The student doesn't deny this, but he points out that he, as a student, is Black. And the full video that's been posted, it is under a minute. Again, like I say, we don't see the full context, but we do hear the teacher saying the N-word twice on camera and admitting to using it earlier.
And Andrew, what has the reaction been like after this?
Well, an investigation has been launched. The teacher has been placed on leave while that's underway. The superintendent of the school district wants to assure the community that this is being taken seriously and that he's meeting with the affected students and the families and the wider community. I spoke to Marissa Alexander. She's an anti-racism consultant here in Prince George, and she says that the video is difficult to watch, but it does need to be confronted rather than having these issues swept under the rug.
I think there's been a lot of pushback in general about Black History Month, about diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives, and I think this is a clear example as to why it's so important. Because in this situation, it seems like that teacher is out of his depth. He does not have the context or the knowledge or the history to appropriately deal with the situation, and it shows.
And she says this is not just about this one teacher, this one incident. It is about the wider issue of race and racism in our community, and the fact that this sort of thing happens all the time, every day, even if it's not as high profile or caught on camera, is something that Black students, Black people, people of color deal with all the time, and we need to acknowledge that and confront.